Welcome to day one of the observation and feedback course. My name is Jess Madden-Fuoco. I'm the Director of Teaching and Learning at Boston Green Academy, and I'm very excited that you are taking the observation and feedback course. And I'm also excited because we're creating this blended version, which will be 7.5 hours together in class, and then 7.5 hours where you will be watching videos and engaging in activities on your own. So to get started, I would love for you to go to Google Classroom and make sure you join our Google Classroom by entering this code. The Google Classroom site is private, it's just for us, and on it you can find announcements, assignments, slideshows, and exit tickets. We also have our course website, which you can visit on this site. And this is where you'll find articles, links, videos, other resources. And this is our public site. And also, you'll see here that there's a pink link icon that you will be able to see digital resources if those are on a slide. So just a quick history of the observation and feedback course. We have been running the observation and feedback course every year in the Boston Public Schools since 2013. And the development of the course was exciting because the Office of Human Capital involved school-based evaluators, which included principals and assistant principals at the time. So several of us worked with the new Teacher Center to create the observation and feedback course, and we've revised it each year since 2013, and I think it keeps getting better and better. So, as I said, my name is Jess Madden-Fuoco, and the other two facilitators of the course are Leslie Gant, who's a principal at the Tynan Elementary School, and Mark Lonergan, who works as a coach at EMK and also co-leads the Telescope network with the BTU. So the norms in our course are confidentiality. Sometimes we'll be talking about work that we do in our schools, and it's important to just keep that confidential. Fault lines. Sometimes when things come up, we'll see that we're divided in certain ways, and we should watch out for what those fault lines are so that we can pay attention to them and learn from them. Psychological safety. We want everyone to really feel safe in the course, and even if you feel at first like you're not as strong as you want to be in observing or giving feedback or writing up observation feedback, we want you to feel really safe and supported and growing in all of those things. And we ask that folks are fully present. We know we all have so much going on, but we have limited time together, and we'd love for you to be with us. And then our core beliefs of the course. We feel like, observing teachers, giving teachers feedback is one of these amazing things in education where we can always get better. And we have to have that growth mindset about ourselves as observers and providers of feedback. And we also have to have that growth mindset about the teachers who we're coaching and evaluating. Because if we don't really think they can grow and improve, then it's pretty unlikely that they will. Forward facing. During the course, you might look back at some of your past practice and feel a sense of, oh, I wish I had done things differently. But we ask that you be forward-facing, because in life we all have regrets and we all look back on past practice and wish things had been different, but we have to just move forward and do better. Respect for all perspectives. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but anything we teach, we hope that you'll share your perspective, even if it's totally different than ours, and you can expect from us that we'll respect your perspective too. We're aiming for proficient, not perfection. So some of the things that you see us model for you, you might think, oh my goodness, how am I going to do that perfectly? But what we'd love for you to think about is, how can I do that well? And what is good enough, right? And then the last core belief of the course is that in this work and in all of our work in the Boston Public Schools, it's super, super important that we're always trying to reduce our biases and blind spots and learn from them so that we can do better. So here's a quote that we think is really inspiring related to our work of observing teachers and giving people feedback. And it's from a book called Thanks for the Feedback, The Science and Art of Receiving Feedback Well. Before you tell me how to do it better, before you lay out your big plans for changing, fixing, and improving me, before you teach me how to pick myself up and dust myself off so that I can be shiny and successful, know this, I've heard it before. I've been graded, rated, and ranked, coached, screened, and scored. I've been picked first and picked last, and not picked at all. And that was just kindergarten. So I'd love for you to pause the video and just take a few minutes to think about how does this quote connect to our work as observers and providers of feedback. All right, so now moving on to the course outcomes. So by the end of this course, here's what we're hoping you will be able to do. Please take a minute to read these 5 outcomes to yourself. Okay, and each day we'll let you know what the specific outcomes of that day are also.